It's the 2022 Hot Wheels Volkswagen 8-car mix. Stick around, we're cracking into them. What's up, friends? Brandon here. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do another From the Pegs to the Track video. This time we're taking a look at the 2022 Hot Wheels Volkswagen mix. All 8 cars. Just recently picked these up from my local Walmart, so I'm sure that these are probably going to be on the pegs in your town or will be there shortly. And the first one we're going to take a look at is the Volkswagen T2 Pickup. And we'll take a look at the card art, and each one of the cards is going to be individual to the car that is in the blister. I do like the card art. It has kind of a retro look to it. Pretty cool looking. And we'll take a look at the back of this card one time. They'll be the same on all the rest of them. The T2 Pickup coming to us in a base gloss yellow. And you do have the white and black tampos going down the sides. Volkswagen service with the little dude right there. Black stripe going down above that part. You do have the Volkswagen logo tampoed in the front. No headlights, unfortunately. And they did tampo the roof white. Same business on the other side. Looks like you've got a clear window glass with a black plastic interior. Of course, this bed right here is going to be made up of plastic entirely. You do have the exposed engine in the rear, which is kind of cool. You do have the aero disc wheels in chrome on this car. Metal body with the white plastic base. Car 2 of 8, it's a custom 69 Volkswagen Squareback. The Squareback coming to us in a light gloss blue, and going down the top you've got a stripe tampoed in a very dark gray coloration. You've got a silver stripe going down the side for the trim on the side of the car with the marker lamp on the side, plus more of the dark gray tampo going down along the bottom of the car with Volkswagen logo in the back. And you've got headlight and side marker detailing in the front. More of the same business on the other side, and no tampo work in the rear. This one does have a slightly smoked window glass. Looks like a tan interior. You have the aero disc wheels in gray, metal body, black plastic base. Car number 3 out of 8 is the Volkswagen Scirocco GT 24. Gloss white colorway for the Scirocco. You do have tampo work going down the side. Got a Castrol and a Bilstein on the back. Number 124. You have more of the same tampo style on the hood, plus full details in the front. More of the same thing on the other side, and no tampo work in the rear. You have a large plastic spoiler in the back, 10-spoke wheels in gray, slightly smoked window glass with a red plastic interior. Metal body with a black plastic base. Car 4 out of 8 is the Volkswagen SP-2. The SP-2 coming to us in gloss green. This one kind of minimalistic with the tampo work. You do have this pink stripe going down the side of the car, and the only other one that I see is the SP-2 that is tampoed right here on the back deck lid. No taillights. No headlight tampos either. You're going to have the same thing on the other side. Clear window glass, gray interior. You do have the lace wheels in gold. Metal body, the dark gray plastic base. Car 5 out of 8 is the Volkswagen Caddy. And we've got the Caddy in a gloss metallic purple colorway. You do have tampos going down the sides. It's a white and pink stripe going down the side with the Hot Wheel logo in the very back. And they did give you details in the front of the car as far as headlights and this oil cooler. More of the same thing on the other side. And you do have the Volkswagen and taillights tampoed on the back, which is a pretty nice touch. Slightly smoked window glass, looks like a dark gray or a black interior. Of course, this insert for the bed Black plastic, looks like you've got a skateboard sitting right there. This one with the MC5 wheels with the gold embellishment. Metal body with a black plastic base. Car 6 out of 8 is a custom Volkswagen Beetle. The Beetle coming to us in a bronze coloration with a two-tone, looks like a cream or maybe a very light yellow. And we've seen this one plenty of times in almost every single 9-pack and 20-pack that Hot Wheels produces. So we're not new to this casting at all. You do have lights in the front, but that's made up from the base. No tampo work going on there. Looks like it's all saved for the two-tone effect. And you've got some kind of a roof carrier on the top. Looks like clear window glass with a dark gray interior. Does have the aero disc wheels. Metal body with a gray plastic base. Car 7 out of 8 is the 49 Volkswagen Beetle Pickup. And the pickup coming to us in a base of a dark satin blue. Looks like it's got some patinaed tampo work going on the sides, kind of make it look like it's been, I don't know, sitting by the beach a little bit too long. A little bit lighter blue tampos mixed in with the dark brown. Of course, you've got the weathered Volkswagen logo on the side. You have headlight tampos for the front. Same business on the other side, and nothing in the rear. Clear window glass, looks like a black interior. This insert right here, also black. Looks like you got a jerry can sitting in the back on its side. Does have the DD8 wheels with the white trim ring going around the outside. Metal body with a gray plastic base. And the last car out of this mix is going to be the Volkswagen Golf Mk2. Mk2 coming to us in a nice gloss red. You got tampo work going down the sides, white and a black stripe. They've blacked out the hood on this one. Not going to get any kind of details as far as the grille or the headlights. More of the same thing on the other side of the car, and no additional details in the rear, which is probably okay because red tampo on this red probably wouldn't show up very well. Slightly smoked window glass, looks like a black interior. This one with the lace wheels in white. Metal body with a black plastic base. Comes the time in the video where I give you my pick as far as the best looking car out of this mix. Leave a comment down below and tell me which one you like the best out of these 8 vehicles. That Squareback, looking really good in that colorway. Has excellent details on the front. Yeah, I really dig the Squareback. The pickup looking pretty good. Also this other pickup, I kind of dig the way they've got that white ring going around the wheels and the patinaed paint job on that particular rig. And also the Caddy, looking really nice, full details, front and rear. And that reason right there is why I'm gonna give this one my top pick out of this mix, followed closely behind by the Squareback. Again, let me know down in the comments which car out of these takes it for you. And at this point, we're gonna go ahead and throw these guys on the track and see how they do dry. And after that's over with, we'll go ahead and come back, hit them with some graphite, and do them one more time. All right, here we go. Cars 1 through 4 in lanes 1 through 4. I'm gonna guess the Scirocco or the SP-2 are probably gonna be victorious. The other two have some pretty narrow wheel tracks. What we're gonna do is run these off, and I wanna see 2 victories to declare the overall winner out of these 4, and then the winner of this one's gonna go to see the winner of the next 4. On your marks, get set. Oh, it is definitely the Scirocco taking that one. Gappage over the rest of the field. We'll go ahead and swap lanes. Scirocco with the advantage now in lane number 4. Let's see if he can get this win, put the rest to bed early. On your marks, get set. Yeah, he does, but not by as much of a margin as the first time. Looks like the Squareback giving him a run for his money, but he wins 2. He's going to go on to see the winner of the next 4. All right, cars 5 through 8 up in the blocks. It's anybody's guess here. I've seen that VW pickup do pretty well in the past. Let's see how they do. On your marks, get set. Look at the Caddy go. Not a very impressive time, but they are running without graphite. But he does beat the field pretty easily in the first one. All right, laser swap Caddy with advantage now in lane number 2. On your marks, get set. He sweeps him again. Two wins for the Caddy. Looks like he's going to go up to see the Scirocco. All right, here we got the winners of the 2 groups. The Scirocco in lane number 1, the Caddy in lane number 2. On your marks, get set. Good race, but it's the Caddy taking that one. 24.41 to a 24.65. All right, lanes of swap Caddy with the advantage. The Scirocco needs to be to 24.41. Take the win. On your marks, get set. Caddy taking them both. 24.33 to a 24.71. Caddy taking the overall win dry. Let's go ahead and give them some graphite and see how they respond.
One eternity later.
DUSTED. All these cars have gotten some graphite. They've all received about 2 or 3 laps down the track to break it in. And I will say there's really nothing profound that I found here as far as the wheels go. The Scirocco probably the best out of the group. Also the Squareback and the Pickup have pretty good rolling wheels, but they're still going to be at a detriment because of their inset wheels, the body hitting the side of the track. Other than that, the SP-2 had one bum wheel up in the front. It actually had some flashing on the body that was rubbing on the front passenger side tire, so it might do a little bit better on this one. Anyway, there's only one way to find out who's going to be the winner out of this group, so let's go ahead and get it going. All right, we got the T2 Pickup in lane number 1 and the custom VW Beetle in lane number 2. Fastest pass after lane swaps will advance that car to the next round. Unless I see gappage, then it'll be a one and done. On your marks, get set, go. And it's the Beetle taking care of business. 24.59 to a 24.96. Not very good times. All right, laser swap, the Pickup needs to be at 24.59 to move on. On your marks, get set, go. And custom Beetle, 24.26 to a 24.91. Custom Beetle moving on to the next round. Next up, we got the Scirocco in lane 1 and the Squareback in lane number 2. And the Scirocco had probably the best wheels out of the bunch after dust. Didn't surprise me that it did fairly well in the dry run. On your marks, get set, go. And Squareback hangs with him. 23.85 to a 24.14. Lane to swap, Squareback needs to be 23.85 to move on. On your marks, get set, go. 24.02 to 24.27. Scirocco is moving on to the next round. Next up, we got the Caddy in lane number 1, the SP-2 in lane number 2. And I'm going to take a second just to talk about some of these stock castings a little bit. The Caddy did really well in the dry run, and I think what happens is sometimes you get some residual manufacturing oil left on the axles on some of these cars. And a lot of times with that little bit of oil on the axles, they'll actually run pretty smooth and fast when they're untouched. But when you start throwing graphite on them, it just kind of mucks everything up and slows them down. That's the best explanation that I can come up with as far as why sometimes they're faster, new out of the package, vice after a graphite working. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, look at the SP-2 go. 2409 to a 2421. Yeah, I think that may have been the case with the Caddy. The SP-2, like I said, it had some flashing behind this front wheel, and I cleared that up with the X-Acto knife to help him out a little bit when I was working the wheels. Laser swap, the Caddy needs to be a 2409 to advance. On your marks, get set, go. Still no dice. 2379 to a 2403. So the SP-2 warming up just a little bit. He's going on to the next round. Next up, we got the Golf in lane 1 and the Beetle pickup in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Oh, the Golf definitely benefited from some wheel work. 2394 to a 2434. Laser swap, the Beetle pickup needs to be to 2394 to advance. On your marks, get set, go. Better performance by the pickup. 2398 to a 2414. The Golf takes them both. Round 1 is done. Winners on the right, losers on the left. Round 2 starts off with the custom VW Beetle in lane number 1 and the Scirocco in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Pretty good race till we hit the flat. 2392 to a 2436. Scirocco taking care of business on that one. Laser swap, the custom Beetle needs to try to beat 2392. On your marks, get set, go. Not happening. Scirocco all the way down the track. 2401 to a 2457. Scirocco takes them both. They'll be going on to the next round. Next pair, we've got the Golf in lane 1 and the SP-2 in lane number 2. On your marks, get set, go. Oh boy, the Golf late to the party, but he gets it done on the big end. 2389 to a 2415. Laser swap, the SP-2 needs to be to 2389 to move on. On your marks, get set. It's close. It is an absolute tie. 2404 to a 2404. Okay, yeah. Golf with the fastest run in the first round. It's gonna move them on to the final. Round 2 in the books. Winners on the right, losers on the left. Let's go ahead and run these two out and see who gets third. It's custom VW Beetle in lane 1 and the SP-2 in lane number 2. On your marks, get set. Pretty tight race. 2404 to a 2423. The SP-2 had that one. Custom Beetle started swimming like a fish halfway down the track. Laser swap, Beetle needs to be to 2404 to get the last spot on the podium. On your marks, get set, go. Nope. It's SP-1 pulling off a reasonably fast run. 2381 to a 2426. So the SP-2 taking the number 3 spot. Final race, we got the Scirocco in lane number 1 and the Golf in lane number 2. On your marks, get set. Scirocco had it pretty much all the way down the track. 2393 to a 2407. Laser swap, the Golf needs to be to 2393 to steal the win. On your marks, get set. And it's the Scirocco. 2391 to a 2401. Scirocco taking the overall win. Golf coming in second, but the numbers might suggest the SP-2 probably should be in the second spot, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, we're going to take the Golf, stick him over here with our other pegs to the track winners. Waiting on 5 more cars to get over here. We'll run the final. All right, friends, that's all I got for you in this one. Hope you enjoyed the races. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, stay healthy, fun racing.